Hi, my name is Bassanio Peters, and I'm the founder of Assist to Develop. And listen, I'm really excited to unveil our peer-to-peer question and answer system. It's pretty similar to some of the other tools you may already use. For example, I know a lot of people post in LinkedIn groups, and maybe they have questions that they want some help from their community on. Maybe they post those questions there, but we want to serve the engineering and manufacturing industry, exclusively. So you can see a majority of the questions and categories are based off this subject matter. We'll get to the peer-to-peer community challenges and sponsored design challenges in a second, but I want to tell you a little bit about how this works. So like most other platforms similar to this, you can go in and post a question. You can attach a file to really help represent and showcase what that question is really all about, or you can go in directly, view a question, and answer it. So while we're here, I'll explain to you that the reason that we've done this and built this into the system is, again, like I said, we're a marketplace. We serve clients looking to hire candidates and candidates looking for work, whether freelance or full-time. If you answer one of these questions as a candidate and your answer gets upvoted to the top, that answer actually gets saved on your profile as you had the top answer to this question. And that's a way for you to showcase your knowledge. But one thing that we recognize that we wanted to do that's a little bit different is a lot of organizations are looking of proof of tangible skills. I can easily look something up on Google and place an answer that I didn't really come up with on my own. I just searched for it. So what we wanted to do was give candidates or anyone answering these questions the ability to be more visual with the answers. And I'll show here in a second what I mean. So let's say here, let's just keep it simple. Here is my answer, right? So question comes in and you want to be able to differentiate yourself. So you say, here's my answer. And I know right now you're like, Bassanio, look, this looks similar to some of the other tools that I already use. Why would I use yours? Well, I'm glad you asked. So if we go to our collaborative workspace here, which there's another video explaining what this is and how it works, but I'll showcase a bit of it here. If we go to our collaborative workspace and pull this up, this is something that we've had integrated into the platform for you to be able to submit video-based proposals, or if you're a client looking to hire, you can actually use this tool to help show and represent what you're trying to accomplish. Or real-time collaboration. Let's say you've already agreed to terms on a contract. You can use this as real-time collaboration. So a couple key things to point out. You can pull up your screen here, pull up whatever CAD system you're using and say, hey, here's the approach, here's how I would answer this specific question. Again, visual, proof of tangible skills. Something else that's pretty cool is, let's say it's just some simple rudimentary sketches, and you wanted to be able to use this. This is really built into the platform for people that don't have any sort of CAD. Let's say there's someone with an idea for a product. This is really what this is for them to kind of sketch out and say, hey, listen, this is what I'm looking to accomplish. But again, you yourself, you can pull up your screen and share your CAD platform that you're using and answer the question. And another way to attack this or approach this too is pull up a Solidworks model, right? Screenshot, because it's a JPEG that's going to pull up. But take a screenshot of the CAD model, and then you can have it upload here on the screen. And let's say this is back and forth collaboration between someone who posted the question. Let's say you're posting the question and you want to use this tool and say, hey, here's some of the questions that I have. What tolerance or what dimensions do I need for this model? You can quite simply say, and I'm going to keep this really simple here for the sake of time, just say change, right? So I'm going to keep it very simple, say change, I'm done, and then let's say you know exactly what needs to be changed and you put more details in there. This is a great way to call out attention to this. So again, this is great, but you're probably like, again, Bassanio, what am I going to do with this? This is live. Well, see this? It's a record button. You could record this session, and then once you log out, say, yes, I want to end the meeting. I'm going to close this meeting out. What will happen is a recording will show up here. Now, for the sake of time, I'm not going to wait for a recording, and I didn't even hit the record button, but I have a recording that I already have copied Now all I have to do is hit paste, save it, and guess what? Here's my answer. I just posted my answer, and I used the collaborative system to be able to showcase that knowledge. And once you click this file, this is a previous demonstration that I did, but I'm not going to actually play it for the audio sake of not hearing the audio. But look, this is me walking through the platform. So again, there's that same model. There's me making a call out. So again, this is why we've built this into the platform. And this is what sets us apart and what makes us different. You now have the ability to either post a question and include, hey, here's where I'm struggling. I'd really, could use some help. And then you can answer that question, pull up your screen and say, hey, listen, here's the approach that I would take if I was doing this. I have X amount of years experience. Here's some of the work that I've done previously. This is why I think my approach will work. So again, we want to foster this level of collaboration and communication amongst your peers. And you can really go back and forth between a client or someone posting a question and then you answering. And once your answer gets upvoted as that top answer, that shows up on your profile. That's your proof of tangible skills. We have some other ways that we'll talk about how you can differentiate yourself against the competition, but this is one stab at it. So hope you enjoy it. Start testing it, start using it. Definitely take a look at the peer-to-peer community challenges. You can post design challenges amongst your peers. And again, the top design in that design challenge, that shows up on your profile if your answers is upvoted as the top. And then we're going to be having companies pretty soon posting sponsored design challenges for cash. So stay tuned. A lot of cool stuff coming soon.